welcome to my Copenhagen vlog. This is like a weekly vlog slash travel vlog. I'm in Copenhagen. I've been here before. If you've been watching me for a very long time, you'll know that I've been here before, but I'm here with David at the moment, and I thought I'd show you our room before we go out and do anything. We're staying at one of the Scandic hotels, which I'll link down below, but I'm gonna show you our room quickly and then take you along our trip. So you start off in the hallway. Here's the door, and then when you just come in, this is what you're seeing. You've got a rack here for all the clothes. Then you've got a big mirror here, and then if you just have a look here, you've got the bed, which is really cool. If I just show you the lights, how they are, how the actual bedside table is. It's all copper, and then if you just go over, you can see a little bit better of how the room looks. You've got a TV here with tea making facilities and everything, and then water and everything here. Then you've got a little copper table and a giant mirror so I can do my makeup. You've got a mirror, a window here for there's not much of a view because this is a really new hotel, so they kind of built it all around each other. But there's a door here, and then you've got a sofa here as well as just art and everything. And then I'll show you the bathroom now. And then here is the actual bathroom again, with all the copper theme. They've got all copper taps and everything, and then a really nice mirror with a magnifying mirror, and then lights on either side, which is going to be good to do my makeup in the morning. And then you've got a shower bath here again, all copper, which is so nice. And then you've got some products here, and then you've got another shower, so if you want to have an actual proper shower and not stand in the bath, you can. And then just your toilet. Have just come out of dinner. We went to a place called Jaeger or Jagger. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it, but it's just a burger joint in Copenhagen. It was really good. We're now taking a quick walk back to the hotel, and we're gonna get a scarf for me, and then we're gonna go get some mulled wine. So I'll show you the Christmas market a little bit. Wednesday today, and me and David have gone downstairs for breakfast already, which I forgot to bring my camera and show you, so tomorrow I'll bring it and show you breakfast. But it was really nice, and then I had a great night's sleep. The bed was really comfortable. I didn't actually say the bed here because it's a Scandinavian style hotel. It's by the brand Scandic. You get 2 duvets. You don't get one, you get 2 single duvets instead of one duvet for a double bed. And I remember a YouTuber saying about it and saying that basically it's a thing over in Scandinavia and all the Scandic countries, that it is basically a thing that most couples do. They have a separate duvet, and apparently it's a happier marriage and a happier life. I didn't like it, and neither did David. Me and him both like sharing a duvet. You feel a bit closer, and I also like stealing the duvet from David. But today we are going to go for a boat tour, hopefully. We're going to take a walk down to where the boat tour is, hopefully do that, and then we're going to go to Tivoli Gardens later tonight as well, hopefully. So we're going to do all this tonight, and everything, so that'll be fun. I'm going to bring you along with me. I have the bare minimal natural makeup on today, and I think I have a little bit of a lip liner on with a load of lip balm, which will mostly disappear by the end of the day. But I will show you my outfit now. I've got a massive bobble hat on, but I'll take you to the mirror and show you what I'm wearing. So it's a little bit dark in this mirror because there's seriously no light around this bit, but I just have a pair of black jeans on from ASOS that I literally just picked up the other day. They are very short in the leg, as you can see. I think they've risen up a bit, but they're quite comfortable on, and if I was to get the longer length, they'd be too long, so these are the ones I can get away with. I have my trainers on today just purely because my feet are really sore. Then I had this coat on from Oasis that I picked up the other day in their sale. This bag I got from Depop a little while ago, and then underneath I have this scalloped edge jumper on that is from Marks, that I've had for like 2 years maybe. And then I've got my hat on, which was from ASOS last year or the year before. I can't remember how old this is now. And then that is about it. And then I just got my necklace that David bought me for my birthday on. But I have thermals on underneath as well. And then later on tonight I will be putting my boots on, which I'll show you properly later. But it's just, my feet hurt so much now that if we're going to do lots of walking today while it's dry, I might as well wear my trainers. But we're going to go now. So me and David have come on a boat tour, as you can see. If you remember my old Copenhagen vlog, you actually remember the boat tour. But we've come on the boat tour right at the back, apart from the outside of it. And this is like an audio guided one, whereas last time I came on, it was the woman spoke and you could hear it throughout the whole like boat. But this one you actually had headphones, which I suppose is easier, so then you can actually hear more clearly. But we're gonna go on this, and then we've got entrance with this to Tivoli Gardens. But if we come off at this point, I will show you where it is. If not, I'll show you the leaflet that we picked up yesterday, so you can see, if you do come to Copenhagen, where to go for the boat tour to get entrance to Tivoli Gardens as well. And it does work out quite a lot cheaper. It's 120 Danish krone to do the Tivoli Gardens, but with this it was 190 for the tour and Tivoli Gardens, so it is a lot cheaper. So we have just finished the tour. The boat is actually literally just over here, if you can see. And we've just done that, and now we are going to explore a different part of Copenhagen. Go to a shopping centre, which I know is actually just over here. And then we're also going to get some old wine and everything like that. But we've literally, it's weird to talk about it, but here, I've just gone to the ladies in a public toilet. London is up its game. It was like the cleanest, nicest, fanciest looking toilets ever, and it was so nice. But yeah, we're now going to go for a walk, but look how pretty Copenhagen looks behind me. So me and David have just gone to see the Little Mermaid. She's literally like just back here. We saw her on the like boat tour, which I saw last time I was here, but I've never actually seen the front of her. I've always seen the back side of her. So David walked all the way with me to see her, which was nice. I've got a really bad knee, so it was actually a bit of a struggle, but we got a mulled wine. We've walked here, the sun's setting now, so we're going to walk back, have a look around some of the shops, because there's some shops nearby, and then go to Tivoli Gardens later. I also have a mug from my mulled wine that I bought that I'll show you when we go back to the hotel, but we're going to do a bit of shopping, which will be really, really nice.
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, with my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. Keep on moving to the purpose now, to the
So it is a lot later since I filmed. Me and David have come back from the Carlsberg tour. We walked around Copenhagen and we went and got a like German sausage from the Christmas market and did some other bits and bobs. And then we came back here and we've just been chilling out, and we've just went over to the like, it's like a shopping centre basically, and it's about like a 10-minute walk from here. And I remember going there with Katie when we came here, which we thought was close, and it was a lot further than like our hotel to there. So we just went there and picked up some like sweets and everything. I've got this to try, and it is sea salt soft licorice toffee, so God knows what it's gonna be like, but I wanted to try it. It wasn't that expensive. And then we've got some like sour sweets as well. But I thought I would show you a few things that we picked up, and then I was going to talk to you about the boat tour thing. So we went to the visit Carlsberg museum today. It was basically like a factory tour, but not really a factory tour. It was more of a museum than like a factory tour. You went there and basically it was literally like self-guided. There was no interactive things really. You was reading a lot of the stuff, reading some history. You went through like 3 rooms and a garden with some sculptures in it, and then you went to the stables where they kept horses, which I don't know why they kept horses when it's not a running factory as such anymore. It only does like small batches of stuff, I think. So it was a good thing to get out of the day, to get out of the rain, but I wouldn't say it was great for the money. We spent £24 together for 2 tickets to go to it, and then when you got to the actual bit of tasting beer, you got to choose between 2 of their beers when they had 5 of their beers on like offer to try. So you got to pick out of 2, which was their normal Carlsberg and then their Carlsberg, which was like a darker amber colour. which was like an 1883 or something like that. So that was the only downside. It is going under for renovation next year, so if you are going to go next year, you're not going to be able to go. So if you're going to go, maybe plan your trip to Copenhagen in 2020 if you wanted to go, like you're a fan of Carlsberg. I personally wouldn't go back there until I see if this renovation they're doing improves it and makes it better. It was less than an hour actually walking around, and it was only an hour walking around realistically because you had a few people maybe in front of you that were slow and we were taking pictures and stuff like that. But we actually went to the shop yesterday and picked up their Christmas blend by Tivoli, I think it is. It's like another brand from Carlsberg, and it's disgusting if I'm being honest. I don't like beer too much, but David literally said it was vile. But I'm actually happy I've tried it because this was one of the ones I wanted to try in the factory tour. I did try two. I tried normal Carlsberg and then the Carlsberg 1883, and the 1883 actually isn't that bad for someone that doesn't like beer, but I tried that. So I'm guessing the company is actually Canal Tours Copenhagen, and then this is the website if you wanted to go on it. But it's really easy. We actually, if you just look, they have a couple of options. They have a grand tour, then like a hop on hop off tour, so where you just hop on the boat and then go off, but it tells you like all the points of where you go and what you talk about and everything here. And we actually started off over here in this departure point, and you go all the way around here, and then we went to here, and then we did the whole entire tour, and then was cheeky, continued it here from the departure tour to go back to Ninehaven, I think it's called, as we wanted to go around this sort of area because not far down around here is actually the Little Mermaid, and I wanted to see that the other day, so we did that. But it wasn't that expensive, if I'm being honest. If I just get the price up, obviously prices changed, but the grand tour was by itself about 85, and then with Tivoli Gardens added to it, it came to about 190. So you paid about a little bit less than you would for entrance into Tivoli Gardens. I've been to Tivoli Gardens now twice, so with this boat tour you get entry into Tivoli Gardens for a fee obviously, but it's a little bit cheaper than if you was to pay for it outright. I've been twice now, and both times I'm definitely going to say it is not worth it to pay full price for that ticket. If you can get it in some way discounted or really cheap, then yes, just go around to look at the lights and everything, because it is nice to look at all the Christmas lights and everything. If you saw from that piece of footage, it is lovely. I just don't think Tivoli Gardens is worth it unless you're going to pay to go on the rides. Your entrance doesn't actually get you anything. It gets you walking around Tivoli. It doesn't get you any rides. So when we were walking around, you either had to have a wristband or you had to buy tokens to go on any of the rides. So at Christmas it's nice because they have Christmas stalls in there, and they also have all the lights and everything like that. It is nice to go in there. They do mulled wine and food and everything. But as something just to do any other time of the year, if you're not going to do the rides, I most really wouldn't recommend it, because it seems like a lot of money to spend on a ticket when you're not getting anything included in it realistically. But it was really nice to go with David and see all the lights, and they've added more lights since I last went, so it is really nice as like a Christmassy feel. I definitely recommend the boat tour. You do have two options. You have an option of being audio guided, so you're listening with headphones, or actually have someone talk. But normally when someone talks, they have to translate it into 2 different languages, so it does get a little bit longer and you end up missing bits when it gets to your language and stuff like that. So the audio one where you had headphones was quite good, because you actually got to like actually see the sights and then hear it. But I also say, because I've done the one where the person talks, that is just as good, and if not a little bit better, because the person actually points and tells you what building it is. If it's like, oh, that building, but like not this one, the next one, stuff like that, which the audio one doesn't tell you. But yeah, I thought I would share those with you. Now me and David are going to just chill out for a bit. I've got my pyjamas on already. I've actually got my top on from Sam from Motherload, which says where's the coffee. I will link her down below. We're going to chill out, watch some TV, and then we're going to go to bed, and then we're going to get up early tomorrow, have breakfast, as it's our last day here and we're checking out at 12, and then we're just wandering around for a very long time. Our flight isn't until 10, so we're going to go to the airport about 8ish. So we're going to do that and then just see what we do tomorrow. I'm going to go maybe explore a part of Copenhagen that we haven't done yet. Hello, it is Friday and me and David have just packed up the rest of our stuff from our room. I've got my bag and just my phone and my hat and my coat to put on, and then we're going to go. We're going to leave our cases here with the hotel and just go explore Copenhagen for a bit. It looks like it is going to rain, so hopefully it doesn't, because me and David are out all day today. Then we have our flight, but yeah, that's about it really. The hotel has been really, really nice. I would really recommend it. I'm going to leave it linked down below, and if I remember to, I'm going to try and do a blog post about it and talk about just the hotel and Copenhagen and everything in general on my blog. But no, I've really enjoyed ourselves, and now we're going to go explore a couple little bits more of Copenhagen, and then we have a flight to catch tonight. But we've left some stuff for like the cleaner if they want it, because I bought this at the airport because I needed a cream because I've hurt like my foot and my skin's been really dry recently, and dry shampoo obviously you're not allowed to take on the plane because it's an aerosol, same with deodorant. So we've just left them a note so they can have that. And then my outfit today is very, very simple. I just have this jumper on that I've had for a while from New Look. I've had it actually for a really long time. It's just like a green coloured jumper, and I've just tucked it in at the front a little bit to make it a bit more flattering. And then I have these black jeans on from ASOS, and then my Adidas trainers, and then I'll be wearing my ASOS coat.